just outside of the nation's capital in nearby Landover, Maryland. Welcome in. We're getting a look at the enormous Northwest Stadium. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the Chicago Bears and the Washington Commanders. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're off and running from Landover. Returning it from the 4. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They run. It's the rookie from Houston. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
65.
From the gun, it's Daniels. And this one is launched downfield. His first throw is an interception. Zay Frazier has it. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. So the rare double whammy, Brock. It's intercepted and there's offensive interference on the play, which, of course, they declined.
Yeah, we talk a lot about these receivers, right, having to fight through contact and play through penalties. Same thing on the other side. That defense has got to finish it, not just be satisfied with knocking the ball away, but actually taking it away.
First down, Williams. His first throw is an interception. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script is the word interception ever.
Space on the right, and he's got room. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Chase Brown now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. To throw, Williams. Oh, man, it's Colston Loveland. A pickup of 17. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Out of the pistol, Williams. Completed over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Only 2 yards to the marker, and they're going for it here on 4th. They'll throw for it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Misses. Caught inside the 15. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders pull that in front further. 13-zip. Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Commanders drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Commanders 14. Bears nothing.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Brown with a return here. Good work so far. He's got room. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
33-yard line.
First down now. Ball at the 33. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Williams from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he set out. A gain of 15 there. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. On play action, Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Working from the gun, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's still going at the 30. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
This is the first red zone opportunity for the Bears. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20. McCaffrey running between the tackles. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Looking quickly here.
1 yard gain. Brings up
To throw is Williams. Brought in close to the 8. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. First and goal coming up.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Commanders have an early lead. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 1-score game in the first half. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
takes over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready up.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Let's go. Split up.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. But I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Oh, put some heat on this. That's complete inside the 35. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Catch is made in close. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Working quickly here.
60 Bobcat. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
First down.
Ready, right?
From the red zone on first. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up second and goal. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1.
Now.
Offense up to the line fast.
It's now third and goal.
And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Commanders take a 13-point lead. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Bears 21. Bears 7. Joey Sly to kick off for the Commanders.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Brown with a return here. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And they bring him down around the 34. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Williams on the play action.
Commanders
Bails out of the pocket quick. It connects down the sideline. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Working inside the red zone. We drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Offense in the hurry up here.
2nd and goal at the 1.
Putting a receiver in motion. McCaffrey does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
Now we get to a very interesting call on 3rd down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error? Just a single yard to go.
And trying to run it in, Charbonnet. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Bears make it a 1-score game in the first half. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Lanes didn't open for him. He is stopped shy of the 15.
At their own 14-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Brandon Jones up to the stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Mustang 19.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Big Lion. Cuddy.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Headed out right. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
He's got this at the 27. Keeps away from one. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Now Williams. He's trying to push the field. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears earn the chance to tie before halftime. McPherson at the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Bears tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting at the 10. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
on the go.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10.
Ready. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
To throw, Daniels. Gets everything he has under this one. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders get some late points and the lead. Here's Slye to try the point after. Looking toward the upright, but it's good. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
21. Joey Slye to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Slye with the honors. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
To throw, Williams. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up to 1st. The Bears decide to call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st down now, ball at the 33. Williams will look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Out of the pistol, Williams. Space past the 35. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. 3rd and 2, Williams. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field.
10-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Ready.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Riley Moss with that tackle. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll stick with the ground game here. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. Here comes the final play of our 1st half.
Here we go. Here we go.
All right, I think we know what's happening. They're going to continue running it until this clock runs out. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this 1st half.
Joey Slye to
high-scoring games. No doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Williams to throw. This is Loveland working the right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On play action, Williams. That's completed right side. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play as well as a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, Williams to throw. Drops back. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their second down.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Commanders take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Go.
Play action now with Daniels. That one's cut along the left sideline. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Watson gets it. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Dose of the hurry up here.
Cut 19. Cut 19.
1st and 10 at
Trap
the
50.
41-yard line.
Trap 50.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Look at that power, deep left side. He's got it inside the 10. Give him 32 on that play. And that gives them 1st and goal.
Ready,
1st
set.
and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Viking.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
That one connects. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And he's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders push their lead further to start the half. Here's Sly to try the point after. Got a good play at the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Bears 21. Joey Slye.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Offensive line fast.
That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On play action, here's Williams. And he's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
2nd and 10 now, Williams. That's caught. Here's Zach Charbonnet. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. All set to go now from the 35. Off the play fake, Williams. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Williams set to pass. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
3rd and long for him here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Going deep here for the end zone. Oh, my. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. Quan Martin with the pick.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. Taking a deep shot here. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25. Things looking totally different after that last play. It's 1st and 10 inside the opposing 30. Running it now out of the gun. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders have likely locked up the win right there. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a...
And it's no good. He missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, McCaffrey. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They get 22 out of that play. And it'll be first down Bears. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 22 yards.
Williams on first down. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up second down.
It's second down and 10.
What is up?
Williams from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Brought in inside the 20. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Here's Williams again. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit.
41. Bears
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the Commanders are able to cover the kick. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him up.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Running here with Watson. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, and they take him down for a loss.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Dragon 60!
Third and long for Daniels. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up fourth down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
The lead looks safe, but the Pendles staying down. They're going for this.
Chat, Viking 18! Hey, Trash! Panther 11! Panther 11! Mustang 19! Steady!
Fourth down, here's Daniels. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
Williams throwing again here on second down. And his pass is going to fall incomplete. He was looking for Colston Loveland. So they're left facing third and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here he goes, third and long. Throwing the out route complete. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you, some money will follow.
Desperation time here on fourth. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Ready?
Daniels on first down. This is a heater going deep. He's got it inside the 25. And they are all the way into that red zone.
Ready?
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Ready, ready.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's got 5, and we've got our 2-minute warning.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Rocco 80.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders making a 3-score game in the 4th. Here's Slye to try the point after. And it's no good. He missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on.
Joey Slye.
So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. From his own end zone, here we go. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. On play action, Williams. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Ashton Davis there on the cover.
To throw is Williams. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
3rd down, here's Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Trying to set this up quick. 1st down throw by Williams. That one falls incomplete. Couldn't make the connection deep downfield. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down. To the air yet again, Williams. And they pick him off again. Kane Medrano makes the play. And the Commanders have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
Take over 1st and 10.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Get it. Back to 50.
This is Watson. Headed right through the middle of the field. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Commanders keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Here's Slye to try the point after. Extra point sent in through the lane. And the Commanders grow their lead yet again.
Commanders 54. Bears 29.
All set for the kickoff. Slye with the honors.
Slye to kick off for the Commanders.
Brown with a return here. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. Oh, on him quick there. They bring him to the turf. And after one play of this drive, might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down. So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Commanders, as with that, we sign off from D.C.
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has